Hello everyone, I am Brett the Comic Novice, and here is my latest video for unboxing my actually kind of mediocre compared to usually my comic haul for the month of March 2024. There is some things I'm excited about. I will tell you, I have done a massive purge. Obviously, I am a new setup. And comment down below. What are your thoughts on anything in my comic haul? Any questions that you have? I have brand new stuff that I'm looking forward to getting done. I have purged over 900 comics from my small but mediocre comic collection, but still, it's kind of an interesting experience, a learning experience to getting rid of them. So, first off, here is all of the details on how much I spent on each one of these. I will tell you, the average cost of these comics is about a little under $4. So, on most of these, and this is where the deal comes in, is most of these are actually at the what would you say, the suggested retail or cover price, which again, I do get a discount from my local comic book store, but a lot of these are $4.99 or above. So actually it's a steal. So that being said, I'm going to be very careful because I stopped buying the Mylars that would get shrunk wrap in the shrunk wrap, and then they ended up being crap. So yeah, let's look at this. Would you look at that? Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. That's not a controversial game whatsoever. So first on the docket, we have Green Lantern, written by Jeremy Adams. I have thoroughly been enjoying this run. I do miss Jeremy Adams on The Flash. I'm not sure if this is the first or the last time I have The Flash in my pull list, because I have no idea what's going on with Cy Spurrier's run. I am not enjoying it. If you are, I applaud you because I just don't know. In back-to-back covers, we have Avengers Twilight. This is book 4. Did they send me 2 of the same book? Because I only... Oh, never mind. Never mind. That was a advertisement for book 4 for Avengers Twilight. This is actually the Ultimate Black Panther issue number 2. And I will tell you, so far the Ultimate line for the comics is actually better than the current 616 of everything. I went 5 issues with the Eve Ewing Black Panther run. Not good. I mean, was it better than John Ridley's? I don't know. Oh, look, there is the second printing of issue number 1 for Black Panther. I dared not read the 2 copies that I have because both of those are worth a tad bit more than the paper that they're probably printed on. No One, which I've really enjoyed, but I'm curious if this title has reached kind of like a screeching a halt, because at least at the time it was, let's see, we're on issue number 8. I'm not sure if there's any delays or whatnot. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I believe this is also part of the Radiant Black universe, but I'm not 100% sure about that. We have the Batman and Robin, which I will tell you, I am inching ever so closer to dropping this comic. Not that it is underwhelming, but you have $4.99 for the cover price. This is the paper stock version, and I don't know. I think some of the art I mean, this is better than the Domenico, but because there's the standard cover right there, which on my right, I believe, and I'm not enthralled by that at all. So with that, this is the last Immortal Thor that I picked up. I was reading it. It was good, but then it meandered, and I feel as though like I was reading the first Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk, and I liked the first trade paperback. By the time I got to the second one, I found myself less enthralled, and I never actually picked up the third trade paperback. And I know the omnibus of that has been through, I think they're on their third printing of the Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just not my cup of tea. Here is something that I am thoroughly enjoying: the Transformers, written by Daniel Warren Johnson. I was thinking about dropping it after issue number 6 because the artist, that Daniel Warren Johnson, will still be writing it. Colors by Mike Spicer. However, Jose Corona, who was on the Batgirls books, which I found very underwhelming, and the art didn't set well. The writing too. Becky Cloonan, Michael W. Conrad, not good. This Amazing Spider-Man 45, I need to, and I will be doing one probably when I get some more time in the summertime to do the When Did It Suck. I think I've decided to tap out, even though I'm so many issues behind. I think I'm going to get to issue number 50, and then I'm just going to walk away, and anything that I read will be on the Marvel Unlimited app, just because it's a very controversial series. You have Zeb Wells, sorry. There, I did it again. Zeb Wells, there you go. Thank you, brain. Has did the better version of the, sharing the stories done by, writing by committee for the Chasm storyline / the Beyond storyline. And I will tell you, when I purged my 900 comics, basically all of those were in the purge. Interesting. I'm Blood Hunt. I think I'm 100% out on this because this is a huge, and this is just a teaser for the upcoming book, but it is a huge summer event with so many tie-ins, with pausing on a lot of books. The Amazing Spider-Man 49 will also go and pause, so I will not be picking that one up. So the run ends at 48, this 1 through 48, not picking up 49, picking up 50, and then I'm going to be done with the Spider Goblin thing. Here is the What If Aliens. I actually got this for a friend. I hope it's good. I like Aliens, but not as much as my friend does, and I think hopefully he'll find some enjoyment. Gunslinger Spawn, issue 29. This is good, but kind of bummed that we got a change of artist. And let's see, I just barely, open it up. The art is just as good as, what's his face? The Kickstarter book that I haven't gotten from him or Scott Lobdell, but hey, here's fingers crossed that will happen. Void Rivals. Every single time I'm waiting for this book to end, it keeps on going, and I'm not sure if I'm going to trade weight or not. I mean, this is, they're constantly doing new reprints of everything, so it is a popular series. And the last one, and I only picked this up because I believe I got it at a really good discount, better than cover price. Cover price is $5.99. I think I picked it up for about $2.50 or so. And that is The Ultimate X-Men by Peach Momoko, written by Peach Momoko, drawn by Peach Momoko. And I will tell you, I'm not a huge fan of her. I have no idea if this is a important scene or not in the book. Just barely opened it. But I'm not a huge fan of her covers. In fact, I've only ever wanted to own one, and I did. I picked that up. It was a Miles Morales, I think issue 10 or 11 or something like that. And just not a fan of the art. I don't know if she is a good writer. I know Joelle Jones, that was doing Catwoman for a while, did a great job, but then you had the whole, she struggled making her deadlines on time. And so she was writing it without drawing it. And a lot of people felt that those were some of the weaker, I'm not sure if story wise, but those were some of the weaker drawn elements. However, as much as I've criticized Catwoman, and especially during the Year of the Villain stuff done by Joel Jones, I will gladly take it over what Teenie Howard is doing. The only reason why I ever read that is I get it free, well, as part of my subscription from the DC Infinite Universe app. And I will tell you, I think I'm going to start really going heavy. I think I'm going to start going heavy. All right. And I think I'm going to start going heavy and leaning on the DC Infinite Universe app compared to picking stuff up, because now I have less room. I went from a 1,200 foot man cave to a square foot to a residential family house with remarkably less man cave room. So decisions are going to have to be made. I think I'm actually, I have a lot of omnibuses in the back, but I will tell you, I think I'm going to be going more pro epic collections, especially because the older storylines I've noticed have been the better storylines, as well as DC is getting ready to do their version of the epic collections, which I'm very excited for. I'm disappointed. I could do a video on that. Anyway, back to the unboxing. The Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 3. I did pick that up from my local comic book store. Amazing Spider-Man 46. Again, haven't read that one. Probably need to do the When Did It Start to Suck? Detective Comics by Ram V, issue 1083. You know, I will tell you, I think I might have made a mistake by just waiting out Ram V's run, because and I just barely listened to a podcast where it was discussed that, I mean, the art is good. The story, I'm not sure if it meanders, but I haven't been super compelled to continue to read it, even though I am pulling it each month. I am Incredible Hulk issue number 10, and I believe either issue number 10 or issue number 11 is the last one that I'm doing. I have enjoyed Philip Kennedy Johnson on Superman. I've enjoyed him on the War Journal Green Lantern, but this, for the horror element from issue number 1, I feel as though we've massively stalled, and I think I'm just going to trade weight. And the other thing about the Hulk series is they always get a deluxe edition. You know, Immortal Hulk has gone to their third reprinting. The Hulk by Donny Cates and Ryan Ottley, I believe they have a deluxe edition coming out at the end of 2024. So, I mean, I think it's something that you could easily wait and pass on. Whoops, Flash. Okay, this is the last issue of Flash 7 that I picked up because I was curious what the art is going to look like, because this is, I think, was it Ramon Perez or something like that? That is a lot different than whatever his name is that was writing it or drawing it before. But again, it's not the art. It is not the art. It is the story. And it makes me sad because I had a complete run from Rebirth all the way to present, and now I'm just going to be doing the DC Infinite Universe app because it's cheaper, and I'm not paying for something that I'm really not looking forward to. Green Arrow issue number 10. It went from a mini series to a maxi series to now an ongoing, and I think I'm just going to wait for that actual series to really pick up compared to the repercussions from Infinite Crisis on Death Metal World or whatever. Same thing with Daredevil. This is the last issue that I picked up because I've just been so underwhelmed buy it. I picked up the. I really like this cover, the Aaron Cooter cover. I mean, I had a choice between that one and the JRJR cover, and I went Aaron Cooter because I think that's a great one. That could possibly be, and again, and that's another reason why I decided to jump off of the Daredevil bandwagon, is more likely it's going to turn into, and the interesting thing about Marvel compared to DC is Marvel is so quick to, once a series ends, do a omnibus for the series. Daredevil is one that just seems to always get one. Hulk is one. I haven't really seen much regarding X-Men currently, but they're just barely ending the Krakoa era, so we'll have to wait and see. Batman, I have fallen behind on this. Maybe this will be good. There's going to be a summer event featuring, a couple of things. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I'm going to almost sit out the entirety of the event. This one I have owned, I bought from my local comic book store, but I bought this cover from my comic book haul because, hey, we got William Shatner right next in the Justice League, right next to Batman and Superman. What else could you ask for? That is a fantastic cover. As a Star Trek fan, I totally approve of that. I also like my Nick Cage as Superman cover also. Green Lantern War Journal, again by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Very good. I'm curious if how long I will stay on this, though. It just seems like it's going to be, I think it's going to be inevitable that this is just going to get canceled real soon. And so I think I might be jumping off on that. Speaking of a series that I decided to jump off on, Vengeance of Moon Knight, because they decided to go into the Blood Knight, or Blood, whatever it's called, Bloodline storyline. Spider Boy. Here we go. We got the Elefino, his immortal friend, enemy that is stepping on him. I've heard a rumor that this is possibly going to be ending around issue 10 or 12. I'm not sure if that's true. This one is such a joy and also a shame because the artist for G.I. Joe, Chris Mooningham, is possibly off. The rumor is he might be working on an event for the Transformers G.I. Joe universe, but the art in here, the story is also super good. I thoroughly enjoy it. I have no idea if this is a spoiler page. Maybe I should have read it before, but hey, here we go. Titans, written by Tom Taylor, and I have officially dropped this series for my pull list. I am just going to be reading it on the DC Infinite Universe app because Tom Taylor has been meandering for so many reasons, or for so many, not reasons, but on so many things. He meandered for the Superman Son of Kal-El. He meandered also and forgot some important storylines, which I did cover on this video, and also forgot and was reminded by the comments in the YouTube thing, whatever. We have this, the Nightwing, which started off so promising, and then, the serial killer is just, continuing to do his job killing homeless people while he does I don't know what. So, in fact, I came so close to selling all of those Nightwing stuff, but I just love Nightwing so much that I just couldn't bear to pass them up. Superman, again, this is such a great series. Joshua Williamson on Superman. I'm liking where things are going. I have high hopes. I'm looking forward to the House of Brainiac, and I think that there's so many things, so many great possibilities. I'm curious what the Action comic side was, because it was so strong for Philip Kennedy Johnson. There was lots of complaints, though, about it meandering as well, too. But we'll just have to wait and see. So almost last one. I do have two oversized issues. Two oversized issues that I got, and I think they were both one and done. One of them is The Last Ronin. The Revolution, so Last Ronin 2. Again, this was the very good series of the Ninja Turtles, or one of the last surviving Ninja Turtles. which I did like who it was revealed after the first episode. So again, there is that cover right there. I'm not banking on this one to be as good or as meaningful or as even lasting as the first one was. And then the second one, I got it because I like the idea of it, but I will tell you the wonkiness in size of these oversized Black Label books. I think I'm almost done collecting these just because they just don't fit anywhere. I do like the idea of this being, and the art is fantastic. The art by Mike Perkins is fantastic. I like the time frame in which this is supposed to be set. So in the original Detective Comics issue 27 timeline. So I do like that. And then the last book, which is also another one that I'm going to be dropping, and I have two valid reasons for that. I feel as though the story is within this book have been kind of underwhelming, as well as this person always gets the best artists, and they always end up with deluxe editions of their books. I mean, what? Even after DC stopped publishing the deluxe rebirth stories, they continued doing the deluxe edition for the entirety of Tom King's run on Batman. No omnibus volume 1 or 2, but they do have the entirety of his run in deluxe edition. And, when you look at all the things that he's done with Adam Strange, right? Adam Strange. Then you have the Hard Target. You have the, Batman Catwoman series. He gets all the best artists on his books. They generally are in deluxe editions. So if this book gets any better, I've decided I'm not going to go month by month. I will just pick it up as part of my subscription, my $99.99 a year. And that is the Wonder Woman, just because it's just been kind of very inconsistent for me. And I feel as though, and I've heard some rumors that he might be off of it after this summer event with the Evil Trinity. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen with that. Will it get picked up by a better writer? Will it have better artist? I don't know. I'm kind of curious to find out. But yeah, I also am working on some other videos regarding my first 5 years of collecting comics, what I've learned, and where I'm going to be going with that too, both DC, Marvel, and I think probably independent, as well as I'm not sure if I'd do a creator own, because I used to have a lot of creator own, and I've lost a lot of faith in some of the creator owns that I've not gotten from Lobdell and whoever his partner is, or them anyway, as well as some other stuff that has been delayed. There's no information on. And so, I think, for better or for worse, the creators that actually have to put something out, if I believe in it or if I just like the title, I think I'm just going to keep on going. And yeah, what are your thoughts about my comic haul? What are your thoughts about things that I'm dropping, things that I'm keeping, anything that, go back to some of my other videos because I used to have Doctor Strange. I used to have so many more. And I think I'm pulling away massively because of the amount of events. It's event burnout. And I do have a video that I'm in the works about event burnout and certain things I'm doing to get around it. Because again, I only bought the main books from the Titans Beast world, and that was it. And that sufficed me. And I have gone from the very beginning of my comic book collecting every single tie-in. And some of those I now were part of the 900 trade-in that I did not get my money's worth. And so I think that is another thing that I need to start evaluating is, am I buying things because out of loyalty? Am I buying things because I love them? Am I buying things because I fear FOMO? Or am I buying things because I have like a little speculator itch in the back of my head that I need to scratch so that I can, you know, maximize my money as best as possible? Not sure about that. But yeah, again, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications if you want. Hopefully, I'll be able to start getting things out a little bit more than I have been since, well, this. And yeah, until next time, see the next video where these things will be featured possibly in the dollar section a couple of years from now if I deem them unworthy, like the 900 ones that I dropped off a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago. So yeah, thanks again for watching. And until next time, I will see you in the dollar section. The audio should be recording right now. All right.